Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got another update coming out from Iran, and we're going to talk more about their nuclear weapons program. As yesterday, I gave you guys an update that Trump had reportedly sent a letter to the Iranian regime, letting them know to halt their nuclear weapons production program, and if not, most likely Israel, maybe the US, also could jointly carry out a major attack inside of Iran to strike their nuclear facilities and destroy them once and for all. So we have a response that came out from the Iranian government today. Take a look at your screen here. Iran rejects US President Trump's negotiation request for nuclear talks. United States is not seeking negotiations with Iran, but rather imposing demands on it. The country's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, responds to Trump's recent letter. So it looks like they did get the letter, and Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran, is basically coming out and calling the U.S. one big bully and stating that Trump is more demanding orders for Iran versus actually wanting to discuss this topic and go over a nuclear deal. So right now they're coming out and rejecting this deal completely and not willing to negotiate with the U.S. So I wonder if the U.S. is going to go to option two and carry out this strike on Iran sometime soon. We'll talk about that as we move forward. So let's jump on over here to a mainstream news article from Politico. Iran's Khamenei rebuffs bullying Trump's negotiation demands for new nuclear deal. Trump revealed this week that he was seeking to strike a new deal with the Iranian regime after withdrawing from an Obama-era agreement in his first term. Okay, here's a picture of Ali Khamenei right here. Not a long article. It'll be a quick article that we'll go over here real fast. This is coming out today on March 8th, 2025, and it says Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei rejected Donald Trump's request to negotiate a new nuclear agreement, saying Saturday that the country would not submit to bullying governments. Trump revealed this week that he was seeking to strike a new deal with the Iranian regime, telling Fox News' Maria Bartiromo that he wrote Khamenei a letter calling for an agreement to stop the country's rapidly advancing nuclear weapons program. The president separately told reporters Friday that we're down to final strokes with Iran, warning vaguely of the possibility of an armed conflict if the country did not meet his demands. So I showed you guys that video yesterday. I've got another clip that I can show you again today of him basically saying if they're not able to get some sort of nuclear deal with Iran, they're going to have to go to option two, which means they're going to have to carry out some sort of military action and try to destroy their facilities, okay? And it says here, but the veiled threats did not seem to faze Iranian leaders. Addressing an assemblage of senior officials in Iran Saturday, Khamenei said the country would definitely not accept negotiation demands from bullying governments. He did not mention Trump by name. Well, obviously, he's talking about Donald Trump, right? The insistence of some of the bullying governments for negotiations is not for the purpose of solving problems, rather for the purpose of dominance and to impose their own expectations, Khamenei said in Farsi. The Islamic Republic of Iran will definitely not accept their expectations. The supreme leader's response came after Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi immediately dismissed Trump's proposition, saying Friday that Iran would not return to the negotiating table until the U.S. had lifted its maximum pressure sanctions policy. So we talked about that just probably about 2 weeks ago. I gave you guys an update on that the U.S. was going to be exerting maximum pressure with sanctions and probably going to be putting new sanctions on Iran very soon as well. Araghchi told reporters on Saturday that Iran had not yet received Trump's letter. Trump, in his first term, unilaterally withdrew from a nuclear deal between Iran and other nations, imposing harsh sanctions in a maximum pressure campaign that severely weakened the Iranian economy. The president reimposed a sanctions campaign last month, targeting the country's oil exports in an effort to dry up funds for its nuclear program. Iran has ramped up its enrichment of uranium to near weapons-grade levels, prompting repeated warnings from the International Atomic Energy Agency that the country is dangerously close to reaching nuclear capacity. The White House did not immediately respond to a request for comment, okay? So we can clearly see here Iran is very close to getting nuclear weapons. I know we've been hearing that for many years now, but Trump is claiming that, we're right around the corner to them achieving nuclear weapon, and the U.S. is not going to allow it along with Israel, okay? And we know that Israel's been receiving lots of very heavy bombs recently. They've been getting 1,000 and 2,000 pound bombs, I think, in the thousands in quantity, okay? So could they be using these to strike Iranian nuclear facilities over there, or I'm not sure if these are going to be used in Gaza at some point. We don't really know. Most likely in preparation for maybe a major war with Iran. If maybe these nuclear facilities, when they're attacked, it doesn't go as planned, we could definitely see a war break out over here. Okay, so let's jump on over to X real quick as well. Let me show you guys this quick clip that came out yesterday from the White House. This is from Farouk. Donald Trump, we have a situation with Iran that something is going to happen soon, very, very soon. I'd rather see a peace deal than the other, but the other will solve the problem. Did Trump just suggest that Iran is going to be attacked? I think most likely he is. He's come out multiple times and said that they want to try to strike a nuclear deal with Iran to prevent them from producing a nuclear weapon, but if that doesn't work and it fails, well, they're going to have to go to option two, which means military action and most likely strike their facilities. So I did show you guys a clip similar to this yesterday, but just in case you haven't seen this, I wanted to show it to you real quick. Take a look at this.
It's an interesting time in the history of the world, but we have a situation with Iran that something's going to happen very soon, very, very soon. You'll be talking about that pretty soon, I guess, and hopefully we can have a peace deal. You know, I'm not speaking out of strength or weakness. I'm just saying I'd rather see a peace deal than the other, but the other will solve the problem.
Mr. President, your allies say.
It's an interest.
All right, so there you go. He said very soon something's going to happen in Iran. That's the video that I put out for you guys yesterday. So what are we going to see happen? Are we going to see a nuclear deal achieved here? Or are we going to see some sort of potential war breakout over here, or at least the bare minimum, a massive attack onto Iran, most likely using B-52 bombers and Israeli warplanes that will fly into Iran and try to destroy their underground nuclear facilities. We've also been hearing that Iran is producing they're building many underground shelters that are deep into the mountains of Iran that could be much deeper than some of the facilities they have right now. And they're doing that on purpose to protect these facilities if the U.S. ever tries to attack them. So I just wanted to give you guys quick updates coming out from Iran that it looks like they are rejecting any nuclear talks with the U.S. right now. And a lot of it has to do with Trump's demeanor and most likely making demands towards Iran versus actually wanting to negotiate. So let me know what you guys think down below. That's going to be it for today's update. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.